on our back today, laying on your back on the mat. So come down, you can have your knees bent if you like. Thank you both for being here today and for taking the time for yourself to come to yoga and to raise your vibration. As you're laying down, have your hands on your belly and just breathe nice, long, deep breaths. Feel yourself being supported. Noticing the rise and the fall in your belly and your chest. In our yoga practice today, we're going to do some movement to free up your lower back and a nice gentle asana and Yoga Nidra to restore your vibration and your radiance. Let's take a few more breaths here. Lengthening out your breath. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your elbows and your arms. Just feeling nice and supported as you arrive in your yoga practice, leaving behind the busyness of your morning. And then reaching up, bending your knees and having your palms on your knees, just either rocking from side to side or gently moving your knees in a circle, massaging your back. And then take it in the other direction. Then release your feet back down to the floor and have your hands straight out from your shoulders. Dropping your knees to the left side and looking to the right. Relaxing into the twist. Taking some nice deep breaths. And then inhaling to center and exhaling, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Welcome, Jorda. And then hug your knees back to center and hug them into your chest. Just give them a roll around again in a circle. And then rolling yourself up to seated position. It's just rolling up your spine. You can do a couple if you want, if that feels good on your back, or just come up to sitting. And then come to tabletop. Opening up your palm and inhaling, lifting your chest and raising your gaze. And exhaling, bringing your spine up towards the ceiling, stretching the back. Hi, Caroline. And taking your knees a little wider and bring your buttocks down to your heels and walking your hands forward, coming into child's pose and opening up through the lower back. In our practice today, we're going to do some nice stretching of the lower back. Take a few more deep breaths here. Surrender into the position and bring your forehead down to the mat. Feeling the lower back opening and relaxing your shoulders. Now coming back up to tabletop. And we're going to take our right foot and bring it next to our right hand. And tuck your left toe under and slide your left leg back a little bit. And we're coming into lizard pose here. So it gives a nice stretch through the area around the hip and around the psoas to release some of the stretch, some of the strain that you might have around that lower back area. If you have a block, you can place your hand on the block to make it a little bit more comfortable. Let's take some deep breaths here, noticing that stretch through that psoas area. That's it. And then tuck your, bring your bottom back towards the back of the mat and stretching out the front leg and coming up so that your heel is lifted up on the front leg there. That's it. So we're just stretching through that hamstring on the right leg. Take a couple breaths here and then bring the right foot back, coming back into tabletop, and then we'll take it to the other side. So this time bring the left foot next to the left hand and then tuck the right toe under and slide the right leg back a little bit. If you have your block there, you can place your hand on the block and stretching through that psoas area and the hip flexor on the right side to try to release some of the tension in that area, help to free up your lower back. Take a couple of breaths here. And then shift your weight towards the back of the mat and lengthen out the left leg and bringing the heel to the floor. So we're stretching out through the hamstring of the left leg. That's it. So nice and gentle. Take a couple more breaths here. And then bring your weight forward again and bring the left leg back, coming back to tabletop and taking your knees wide back into child's pose and relaxing into the position with your forehead down on the mat. Relax your shoulders and relax the lower back, just freeing it up. Feeling supported by the earth underneath your hands and your forehead, your shins and your feet. And then on your next inhalation, come back up to tabletop. And we'll stretch our shoulders while we're here. We'll take our right hand towards the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift our left hand and open up through the chest. And then exhale, thread the needle underneath and bring your left ear and shoulder down towards the mat. Slide the right hand forward. Take a couple breaths here. One more breath. And then inhale, bring the left hand up. Slide the right hand back. Left hand comes slightly to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift up the right arm. And gaze up towards the hand, opening through the chest, opening the heart. And then exhale, thread the needle under. And take your left hand forward. Bring the right shoulder and ear down towards the mat. And take a few deep breaths, just softening your eyes and connecting with the stretch through the right shoulder blade. One more breath and then inhale. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes under and lift up your hips, coming into your first downward dog. pressing your heels towards the mat and stretching the back of your legs, walking your heels down one at a time, just shifting your weight from side to side. Taking some nice deep breaths. And then walk your feet out wide and walk your hands underneath you. So you're coming into a wide-legged forward bend. You can heel toe your feet a little wider so you feel like your weight's on the outside edge of the foot. Walk your hands underneath you and point the crown of your head to the mat. Just taking some deep breaths here. And come back to the theme of our practice, which is raising our vibration and increasing our radiance. Feeling the stretch through the sit bones. You can fold your arms here as well. Just let your body hang upside down, taking all the weight off your shoulders and stretching out the lower back and the hamstrings. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then release your hands back to the mat. Walk them forward, lift your chest and stretch your back. And then heel toe your feet a little closer together, slight bend in the knees and come up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. Let's inhale, lift our arms up. Open up through the chest and exhale, bring them back down. That's it. Let's go one more. Bring your arms up and hold your fingertips and take them to the side. Inhale to the center and then exhale to the other side. Just go from side to side, just with your own breath. Use your breath as your flow. Inhale to center and exhale to the side. And then coming back to center and release your arms, give your shoulders a little shake. Okay, from here we're going to come to the front of the mat and we're going to step back our left foot and come into warrior one. Inhale, lift our arms up, raise our chest, raise our gaze. Front leg bent, reaching up towards the ceiling and noticing the stretch through the left hip flexor. And then exhale, bring your right hand forward, left hand back. Lengthening through the arms. Nice. And then inhale, lift up the right hand, slide the left hand down the back leg. And stretch through the right side of the body. Gazing up towards the right hand. And then on the next exhalation, bring the right hand down next to the right foot and lengthen out the right leg, coming into pyramid pose. If you have your block handy, you can raise the earth up to you a little bit, make it a bit more comfortable, and notice the stretch down the back of the right leg. Take a couple of breaths here. And then place your right hand on the block or on the mat and inhale, lift up the left hand into triangle pose. Opening up the chest and the heart. And nice twist in the body. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. And inhale, bring the right hand up, coming into a twisted triangle. Feeling that deep stretch down the back of the right leg. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, you can. And then bring the right hand down and come back up to standing. Come up to the front of the mat and give your legs a little shake. And let's take it to the other side. So this time we're going to step back with the right foot.
inhale, raise your chest and raise your gaze. Bending the left knee, reaching up towards the ceiling and feeling that stretch through the right hip flexor. Take a couple of breaths here, reaching your hands up nice and tall. And then take the left hand forward, right hand back, nice and strong through the left leg, lengthening through the hands, taking some nice deep breaths. And then on the next inhale, lift the left hand and slide the right hand down the back of your right leg. Reach up, really tall, stretching the left side of the body. And on the next exhalation, bring the left hand down to the mat. You can place it on the block if you have one there. And lengthen out the left leg and bring the right hand next to you into pyramid pose. Another nice stretch through the back of the left hamstring. Just taking some deep breaths. And then inhale, lift up the right hand and take your gaze with the right hand into triangle pose. Opening up through the chest, bring the right hand towards the back of the body. Take a couple more breaths here. Relaxing into the stretch, and then exhale, bring the right hand down, and inhale, lift up the left hand into a reverse triangle. And notice the stretch down the back of the left leg this time. Let's take one more breath here, and then bring the left hand back to earth and come up to standing. Give your legs and arms a little stretch. And let's do a balancing pose next, and we'll relate it to the lower back again to stretch a little more. If you need to be next to something to hang on to, you can be. Open up the toes on the right foot and circle your hips so you get in contact with the 3 trigger points underneath your right foot, and lift up the left leg and bring it across the front. A slight bend in the right leg and bring your hands to heart center, and then gently bring your chest forward until you feel that nice stretch through the left glute and the left ITB. That's it, taking some nice stretches here. That's a good modification, Penny. Nicely done. Let's take a few more breaths. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back up to standing and release your legs, give them a nice shake. And we'll take it to the other side. So opening up the toes on the left foot and move your hips in a little circle, connecting with the ankle points on the left foot. And then when you feel you've got that, pick yourself a drishti point and then pick up the right leg, bring it across the front of the left, bend the left knee, and then bring your hands to heart center. Bring your chest forward till you feel that nice stretch on the right glute. Taking some nice deep breaths here, coming into a nice balance. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Give that a little shake. And then let's come back down to the mat. Coming onto your back with your knees bent. Hug your knees up to your chest. And give them a nice roll in the circle, massaging your lower back. And this time, keeping your feet up in the air, bring your hands out off the shoulders, and let's take the knees to the left. Swing them over to the left towards the ground as you look to the right. You can use your left hand if you want to
Just draw them into the left side, draw your knees to the left side and gazing to the right side, coming back to the support you get from the earth and taking some nice long deep breaths and noticing the nice stretch through the lower back and through the right side, allowing your shoulders to relax onto the mat. Just take one more breath here and then inhale, bring the knees to center and then exhale, take them to the right as you look to the left. And use your right hand to just gently bring them towards the earth. Allow your shoulders to relax onto the mat. And come into this nice relaxing twist for your lower back. A couple more nice long deep breaths here. As you breathe in, breathing in all the beautiful energy from the earth. And as you breathe out, breathe all that doesn't serve you. Just take 2 more deep breaths like that. And then inhale, bring your knees back to center and hug them towards your chest again. Rock and roll or roll them in a circle. And then bring your feet back down to the mat. Draw your heels in close to your buttocks. And we'll inhale, lift our hips up into bridge and bring our arms over the top to the mat behind your head. And then exhale, bring the arms back down beside you and slowly lower your spine to the mat. And we'll do a couple more of those. So deep breath in, lift up the hips, squeeze the buttocks, push the heels into the mat. Bring the arms over the top, releasing any tension on your shoulders, squeezing through the hips and the glutes. And exhale, come back down. There's still a couple more of those with your own breath and your own time. And then coming back to the mat. And we'll take ourselves into our legs up position, whether you want to have your legs up against a wall or the bed or piece of furniture, or come into a shoulder stand. As you inhale, lift your feet up. And if you're in the shoulder stand, holding your hips in your hands like a fruit bowl, bring your elbows slightly together, circling your ankles, and give your legs a little shake. Taking your feet wide, softening your eyes, coming back to your breath. And then bring your feet together with your knees out wide like a butterfly. And then reach up with your feet towards the ceiling. And then if you're in the shoulder stand, take the feet over your head towards the mat behind your head, stretching out through the spine into Plow Pose. You can release your hands down to the mat. Take a couple more breaths. And then as you inhale, slowly lower your spine.
rolling it down to the mat and come into your position for Savasana and for your Yoga Nidra. So finding a nice relaxing position on your mat. If you have an eye pillow, you can use that. If you have a blanket, it's nice to put that over you to hold in all the beautiful warmth and energy that you've generated. So getting yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Yeah, cover up your eyes is nice. And taking 3 deep, relaxing breaths. So it's time for Yoga Nidra. You should be lying on your back with your knees slightly bent and supported, making sure that you're warm enough and your position is one that will be comfortable for the duration of our practice. It's best that you remain still during Yoga Nidra so that both your body and your brain have a chance to fully relax. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to change your position. Allow your eyes to close and keep them closed until the practice has ended. The practice of Yoga Nidra is a practice of yogic sleep that will guide you to the beautiful state, a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of any sounds that you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source, and gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds inside your building, to sounds inside your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the 4 walls of your room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge to breathe bubble up inside you. When you need to inhale, please do so. A long, slow inhale, longer, slower exhale. And then pause where the body is neither breathing in nor out. Please continue breathing in this way. Now go back to the natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or the exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you will make your resolution. The resolution will be a short positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. Please state your resolution clearly and with awareness 3 times. The resolution you make during Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Also say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I'm awake and relaxed. We'll now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big right toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back,
upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole left arm, the whole right arm, the whole face, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor towards the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body is light and weightless. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy, so heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without clothing. You feel this chill permeating your entire body. And now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating onto your skin and heat all around your body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel this stress in your body and mind, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. And now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelope you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen as though you're at the movie theatre. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is manifesting in your state of mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Any subtle images make themselves known. Simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now, a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert, a Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, a full moon, your reflection in a mirror, foggy morning, sun shining overhead, a bouquet of flowers, a tall tree receiving help from others, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, burning candle, temple on a mountain, path in the woods, a vibrant sunset, taking a deep breath, the cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your resolution. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath, and at the same time, develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and the props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor, and take your awareness into all the points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes yet, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. And start by slowly moving your hands and feet. Take your time. There's no hurry. When you're sure that you're fully awake, gently open your eyes and please roll to your right side. Stay on your right side for a few more moments. Then use your hands to push yourself up from the floor and let your head come up last. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. I've got a little
saying for you for today, a little piece of inspiration. Yoga is about rising to a new level of balance and competence in all aspects of your life. Thank you for being here today for your beautiful yoga practice. Let's bring your hands to your forehead for kind thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for a kind heart. Namaste. So hopefully your vibrations are all much stronger now and you're radiating.
Oh,
How's everybody feeling?
relax.
Very good.
Relax. Good. How's your lower backs?